Hey guys, hello. Hello. Happy Monday. It's Monday. It's a new week to slay our goals, to work harder, to work smarter, to get motivated, to get encouraged, to get powered up so that we can take our week by force, okay? I am so excited. Let me see if I can share this into our group chats really quick so that, so that we can get started. All right, let me do it real quick. Alrighty, let me see. I'm gonna copy the link and we are going to share. All right, let me put it here. And over here. And then we will get started. I am so excited to talk about this topic today. Super excited. All right. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for you guys to come in. But while I do that, I am going to quickly just say that if you're watching the replay, awesome. Please take just a few minutes of your time to watch this video. I promise you that it is going to be beneficial to you. You are going to learn from it, okay? I learned from it. I grew from it. And I have to share it with you guys because I know that it's going to benefit you, okay? So I want you to grab a notebook and a pen, and I want you to write these down, okay? Because this is, like I said, it's gonna help you in your business, okay? As an entrepreneur, so helpful. So I'm excited to talk about it. The topic of today's Motivational Monday is, am I an entrepreneur? Am I an entrepreneur? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Have you ever took a minute to really ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? Well, today I want to talk to you about that. That way you can get into your head, get into yourself, and really ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? And I'm going to give you some tips, some feedback, some helpful tips so that you can really ask yourself and determine if that is really who you are. And if it is, then awesome. I'm going to give you some tips so that you can be a successful and effective entrepreneur, okay? So I'm super excited, guys. I don't know about you. As you guys are coming in, say hello, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Again, for those of you that are new, that don't know me, my name is Crystal. I am a director here at Farmasi and founder of this group, Team Rating. So if you're here, welcome. So excited to have you. And let's go ahead and get started, okay? So again, the topic that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is, am I an entrepreneur? Am I an entrepreneur? Okay, so I am going to be looking here because my notes are here. And I want to make sure that I give you all the good deeds, okay? So what is the purpose of this Motivational Monday? What is the purpose of this topic, or why did I choose this topic, right? I want to tell you guys really quick what the purpose is, okay? A lot of people come in this industry, right, of entrepreneurship, right, or this career. They choose this career of entrepreneurship and they believe that it's going to be a piece of cake, or they believe that it's going to be easy, okay? They come in and they want to grow super quick. They come in and they want to have major sales. They come in and they think they're going to have recruits immediately. They come in and they have like this, yes, everything's going to be powerful and great and I'm going to rule the world, right? Which that's great and all, right? I like that motivation. It's really good that you have that, right? Hold on. Let me move this. Let me open this just in case. I don't know if I'm seeing comments or not. Let me mute it over here. Okay. I don't know if you guys are commenting. Can somebody just put a comment in the comment section so I can see if they're working fine? All right. Anyway, so they come in and think it's going to be super easy, right? And like I said, I like that mindset. It's good to have that positive mindset, right? But what happens when you hit the wall? What happens when you realize it's not as easy as you thought it was, right? That is the time to ask yourself if you are truly an entrepreneur, okay? So the truth is that entrepreneurship is the hardest career that you can probably choose. It's hard, and I'm going to tell you why. It's hard because it can be a very lonely place. a very lonely place, a place where you want to succeed, a place where you have dreams and you have aspirations and you want to go after them, but maybe your family doesn't believe in you or your friends don't believe in you, and when you talk about it, they don't know your language. You talk about entrepreneurship, you talk about business, and they're just like, okay, good for you. You sure you're not going to get a full-time? You sure you're not going to go back to work? You sure this is going to work for you? You sure you're going to get the income that you want here? They are not in the same page as you. They don't believe the same language. They don't talk the same language. And so you kind of find yourself in a lonely place. Entrepreneurship can also be very frustrating when you don't see the results that you want to see, when you keep hitting the wall, right? It can be a very frustrating place. Hi, Maria. Thank you for commenting, my love. Hello. It can be a very tiring place, right? People don't know is entrepreneurship. You can be up super early, like I'm talking about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just so that you can self-develop, right? And learn and listen to educational videos, because you have to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you sacrifice waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to invest in yourself. Sometimes entrepreneurship looks like staying up till 2 a.m. in the morning because you want to set goals, because you want to reach a certain number or whatever, right? Entrepreneurship can look very tiring and can feel very tiring. Entrepreneurship can also be a challenging place, a competitive place, right? Challenging because entrepreneurship comes with a lot of challenges, right? And are you willing to face them? And then it comes with competition, where everybody else is, doing it, and it looks like they're doing it better than you, and they're getting better results than you. So entrepreneurship can be very, very different than any other career that you choose, okay? Let me drink my coffee real quick. Oh my God. Okay, so when people come in, hi Janayushka, and they choose entrepreneurship and they face these challenges, they automatically see that it's challenging, it's tiring, it could be a lonely place, and all of these things, right? They immediately want to give up. Okay, so let me give you an example. How many of you have ever exercised before? It's okay, my love. How many of you have ever exercised? Give me an emoji, whatever emoji. If you have ever exercised in your whole life. Exercise, like, doing the little thing, doing some pull-ups, doing some jumping jacks, whatever. You exercise, right? It hurts. If you exercise, you know that it hurts. If you exercise, you know that it's dreadful, especially if you're doing it for the first time. If you're working out for the first time, let me tell you, you're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel the fire in your muscles. You're going to want to give up. Everything inside of you is going to be like, oh my gosh, what the heck am I doing? No, this is not for me, right? Your muscles are going to feel tired. You're just going to be like, no, it's so painful, right? Everything hurts you. Your muscles hurt you. You feel like you're out of breath. You can't even breathe. You're sweaty. You're hot. You're uncomfortable, right? So I want you to imagine exercising every single day without a break. You can't take a break. You got to do it every single day. Keep on working out. Keep on working out. Imagine, right? We would be dead. You'd probably be dead on the ground. Like, forget it. No, right? Exercise with no break is just, that's impossible, right? So think about entrepreneurship. That is the same thing. When you try it for the first time, it hurts. It's dreadful. It's painful. You're like, oh, wow, nobody wants to support me. Oh, wow, nobody gives me a heart or a like in my comment. On my post. Wow, nobody wants to buy my product. Wow, nobody wants to join my team. It hurts because you are just trying it for the first time, and you're trying strategies, and you're putting yourself out there. You're being vulnerable. That's what you're doing. You're being vulnerable. You're like putting yourself out there for the first time, and you're just trying something new, and you're just, like I said, you're being vulnerable, and now you kind of feel like you're in a place where you've never been before. You're just like, oh my God, like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And when nobody like comments on your post or gives you like a like emoji or just flat out accepts what you're doing, right? And just how do you say that? I'm trying to think of the word. Celebrates you, right? And you see that you don't have that. It's kind of just like, oof, maybe this is not for me. And immediately you think, I have to give up, right? But no, Think about exercising. When you exercise, you do it because you want to get better, right? Maybe you want to tone your abs, or you want to lose weight, or you just want to feel good every day, right? You don't give up on exercising just because it hurts. You got to keep exercising. Why? Because you know that at the end of that exercise, or at the end of that, 21-day exercising thing, whatever, there's going to be results, right? So you don't just give up because something bad happened or because it hurts. No, you keep on going. So it's the same thing with entrepreneurship. Even though it hurts, and even though it's challenging, and even though it can be a lonely place, and all of these things, right? You don't give up. You keep on trying. You stick it out. You stick it out even though it hurts, even though it's uncomfortable, even though it's hot, even though you're sweaty, even though you're like, I don't like this. You have to keep trying, okay? So in entrepreneurship, it's learning every single day. It's getting up and saying, I need to learn. I chose this career. I chose entrepreneurship. I chose pharmacy. I chose to work this business. Then I need to learn it every single day. I need to learn how to be a better leader. I need to learn how to be a better saleswoman. I need to learn how to be a better recruiter. I need to learn how to speak my language a little bit different. I need to learn how to become more professional. I need to learn how to do my stories better. Whatever it is, I need to do it better. I'm not just gonna wing it out, right? Entrepreneurship is every day. So it's a school. Okay, it's applying what I learned every single day and see if it works for me. And if it doesn't work for me, it's learning new strategies and trying those new strategies. Okay, it's repetitive. Okay, it's staying up late to work on your goals and your vision. It's staying up late to figure out if you can change something about your business or about your team, right? It's doing things that other people don't want to do. It's sacrificing the things you love, like watching Netflix all night, or, being lazy, or whatever. It's sacrificing certain little things to be at a Zoom meeting, to be at a training, to be with your team, right? What are you willing to sacrifice, right? So that you can grow. What are you willing to sacrifice? Or are you just wanting to choose your Netflix and choose your lazy days, and you're like, I don't want to be at that training, and I don't want to be at that Zoom meeting, and I don't want to watch that replay, right? What are you going to sacrifice? Just like your exercise. What are you going to sacrifice so that you can continue getting better, right? Hi, Laurie. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. So I want you to ask yourself, now that we talked about these 2 points, I want you to take a minute and ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? Am I an entrepreneur? Ask yourself that question while I drink my coffee. I love coffee. Okay, so your answer needs to be crystal clear. Not for me, not for Crystal, because I'm not running your business. I'm running my own business. You need to ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? And your answer needs to be crystal clear. Yes or no? Yes or no? When it's clear to you, when that answer is clear to you, you are going to wake up every day to do what you love. You're going to wake up every day to learn what you chose to do, which was entrepreneurship, which was pharmacy, right? So every single day, that yes is going to drive you. That yes is going to be your passion. That yes is going to wake you up in the morning. Okay? You need to ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? Am I willing to tolerate pain? Am I willing to stick it out even though it's painful? Am I willing to stick it out even though nobody's supporting me? Am I willing to try new strategies? Am I willing to sacrifice things that I love to learn, right? Am I an entrepreneur? Okay? So your yes is what's going to give you a vision. You're gonna have a vision. You're gonna say, this is what I want and this is why I do it. This is what I want and this is why I do it. And it's gonna wake you up every day to go after that. Okay? So ask yourself, am I an entrepreneur? Now that you know whether you are an entrepreneur or not, you need to be able to tolerate. Listen to that word. You need to tolerate growing pains. As an entrepreneur, there are going to be many challenges. We already talked about that. Are you, as an entrepreneur, willing to tolerate growing pains? Okay? When you knock on that door and nobody opens it, are you willing to continue doing entrepreneurship? Or let me put it this way. Are you still willing to choose entrepreneurship? When you share the opportunity, hey, only $20. It's an amazing opportunity. It can change your life. And everybody keeps telling you, no, 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 no. Are you gonna stick it out? Are you gonna continue to choose entrepreneurship? When you share the product and nobody wants to try your product, are you gonna continue to choose entrepreneurship? When you talk to your team and you try to motivate them and they're just like, they're not motivated and they don't respond to you, right? Are you willing to choose entrepreneurship? Are you still going to choose pharmacy? You have to, as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to tolerate pain. Those are growing pains. Everybody's going to go through it, right? In this industry especially. You have to tolerate pain. You have to tolerate, the no's. You have to tolerate rejection. You have to tolerate all of these things in this career, in this industry that you chose. You chose entrepreneurship and you chose pharmacy. You know why? Because deep inside of you, you were like, I need something new. I want to be financially free. I want to be able to do something for myself. I want to be my own boss, right? And you chose this industry because there was something about it that you fell in love with. There was something about it that really interested you, right? So if that is what you want, then you need to be able to tolerate all of these things. Because I'll tell you something, if you join and you want to be a millionaire tomorrow and you want 100 people to join your team in one day and you want 10 people to buy your product in one day, tomorrow you will not be here. You will be like, bye, Felicia, right? And if you don't want that to be you, then you need to put it in your mind. I'm going to do this. I chose this. This is what I want. I'm going to be passionate about it despite the no's, despite the rejection, despite the things that I don't like, despite the growing pains, despite the pain, despite all of it. I'm going to continue doing it because this is what I chose and this is what I want. Okay? So it's so important to work on mindset in this industry and keep on moving forward despite what we see. Okay? Do you want to know why? Because behind that no, oh no, I don't want to join your team, or oh no, I don't want to buy your product, there is a yes. Behind that no, there's a yes waiting for you. Behind that rejection, there's somebody that does want to join your team. Behind that person that doesn't want to buy your product, there's a person that needs your product. Behind that, whatever, people looking at you and saying you're not going to grow here, there's a person that's rooting for you. So you need to stick it out. And know that just because somebody said no to you, just because somebody doesn't want to buy your product, just because somebody doesn't want to join your team, there's somebody behind that person that's like, me, choose me. That's why you have to wake up every day motivated. Every day you have to do it. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is good, but discipline keeps you going, right? So that's why you have to wake up every day and keep on posting. Every day, keep on talking to new people. Every day, add new friends. Every day, show up because there's somebody waiting to see you. And if you give up because one person said no to you, that person that was gonna say yes to you would never join you, would never buy your product because you gave up. Because you stopped posting, because you stopped showing up. So if you want them to buy from you and you want them to, join your team and you want them to whatever, link arms with you, you need to keep showing up. Just like exercise. We talked about exercise, right? If you want to lose weight, if you want to get toned up, if you want to get better, if you want to be more healthy, you can't just give up because it was painful. You got to keep going. You got to keep trying it so that you can reach your goal and you can succeed in that area. Okay? You as an entrepreneur need to tolerate pain. You need to tolerate pain, okay? Now, what makes you an effective entrepreneur? What makes you effective, okay? When you do it because it matters to you. So I want to ask you another question. Listen up. I want you to ask yourself right now, does my business matter to me? Ask yourself that question. Does my business, does it really matter to me? Do I really care about it? Here's the second question. Do I really want it? Do I really want this business? And do I really want what it can give to me if I work it? Do I really want it? And here's the third question. Wait, I think it was only 2 questions. Yeah, that was it. So 2 questions. Does my business matter to me? And do I really want it? Do I really want it? Okay? If the answer is yes, my business matters to me. And yes, I really want it. That yes is going to make what you want and make your business your passion. And let me tell you something, sister. When you're passionate about something, no one and nothing can take it away from you. Did you hear me? When you are passionate about something, no one and nothing can take it away from you because you are fired up inside. It's like that passion that just drives you. You're so passionate about it that nothing can take it away. Nothing and no one. So when you choose this industry and you're like, yes, it matters to me. Like, my business matters to me. Pharmacy matters to me. And I really want it. I really, really want it. It will become your passion. And it needs to become your passion. If you're not passionate about it, you're not going to fight for it. You're not going to work hard for it because it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. Like my kids, they matter to me. My kids are my life. They are my everything, right? So I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they're happy, to make sure that they are fed, to make sure that when they can't speak up from themselves, I'm going to be their voice, right? I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that my kids are successful, that my kids know what they need to learn to be ready for their future, okay? I'm going to do everything because I'm passionate about my kids. I'm passionate about being a mother. So you need to be passionate about the career that you chose, okay? So, you can tell when someone is passionate versus someone, I really want that hoodie you have. I love this hoodie. Mira, I'm going to talk to her and ask her where she got this hoodie because I'm going to send it to you guys so you guys can, if you guys want to buy it, I think I know who she bought it from, but if you guys want to buy it, listen, you go and you reach out to that girl because I love it. It's so comfortable y se ve brutal. Anyway, okay, so you can tell when someone is doing it because they're passionate, and you can tell that they're super passionate, versus someone, listen to this, versus someone that is just winging it. Did you hear that? You can tell the difference between someone that is passionate about what they're doing versus someone that is just winging it. Did you hear that? Me too, I do. Okay, yeah, I'm going to ask her today. And once she sends me the info, I'll send it to you girls, okay? So that's powerful. You can tell the difference between someone that's doing it with passion versus someone that's just winging it. For example, someone that's just like, I'm going to copy everything I see and just paste it. Someone that is completely lazy, that they're just like, I don't want to create new content. I don't want to learn. I'm just going to copy. Oh, this person, perfect. Everything's there. So I'm just going to copy it, paste it here. It's going to be fine. Whatever, right? That is a person that is just winging it. They're hoping to get a sale. They're hoping to get a recruit. They're hoping to get all of these results by being lazy, okay? Now, let me just put it this way. When you first join, I am a firm believer that it is okay to imitate other people. It is okay to look at the way others do it and say, all right, let me do what they're doing. Let me copy. Why? Because you're just learning and you're trying, right? You're trying to see if it's a strategy that will learn from you. But there has to come a point where you're just like, okay, perfect. I learned. I know now how I should be writing things. I know now how I can create a content. I know now how to speak. So let me create my own stuff, right? Let me create my own content. Let me be creative. Let me learn how I can do this myself, right? Because you already learned, right? That is okay. But when you make it an everyday thing where every day you're copy pasting, every day you're not even trying, every day you're just winging it, that's not going to get you anywhere. And people are going to notice. People are going to notice when you're being passionate and when you're just winging it. Okay? So what I want to ask you really quick. What makes you different? Think about that. What makes you different from me? What makes you different from everybody else? What makes you different from the rest of the pharmacy beauty influencers? Listen to that. What makes you different from every other beauty influencer in this industry? What makes you different from Crystal? What makes you different from Janiushka? What makes you different from Maria, from Laurie? What makes you different? But then it's just exactly. It's normal at first, but then it's just laziness. Exactly. What makes you different? Is it your personality? Is it your story? Everybody has a story. What makes you different from me? When you know what makes you different, your personality, your story, the way that you talk, everything. What you offer, what you can bring to the table. Now you have your brand. Now you have what makes you you, which means that is why the person on the other side of the screen is going to support you. I'm going to support Maria because she has an amazing story that I can relate to. I'm going to support her because she is so awesome. She's so humble. She's so real. She is not afraid of failure. What makes you different? When you know what makes you different from everybody else is what's going to cause people to want to support you. But if you imitate me and you want to do everything that I do, people are going to notice that you're not being yourself. And they're going to be like, okay, like, cool. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, that means that I would have to join and act like I'm not like I'm not myself, right? Show people who you are. If you're funny, show it. If you're inspirational, show it. If you're a motivator, show it. If you are, I'm trying to think here, a teacher, teach. If you are, I'm trying to think, hold on, I don't know, whatever it is that you are, show it. If you're silly, if you're clumsy, show it, right? If you are a business entrepreneur person and you can share tips, show it. Like, show who you are. If you're creative, show it. That is your brand, and people are going to support you because of who you are. Don't copy anybody else. Don't imitate anybody else. Be yourself. What makes you different? Because I promise that if you start working on that, on being different, on showing who you are every single day and showing up as you are, people, like she said, people love that. And they're going to support you because of that. And you will get to the top. Not by imitating someone, by being yourself. Okay? So, let me see here. Here's another question. Are you trying to be effective or are you trying to wing it out? A person that is trying to be effective is learning every day. Are you learning every day? A person that is trying to be effective, right, falls and gets back up. Did you fall? Are you falling? Are you getting back up? A person that is trying to be effective works harder and tries harder. A person that is trying to be effective tolerates pain. They tolerate pain. Growing pains, put it that way. And a person that is trying to be effective works smarter. A person that is trying to wing it is a person that does copy paste. I'm going to copy what she put and put it here. I'm going to copy what he put and I'm going to put it here. A copy paste person. A person that's winging it is saying, I'm going to post this and hope that it works. A person that is winging it is relying only on family and friends and not fishing for new people out there in the world. A person that is just winging it gets mad when people, their family and friends don't support them. A person that is just winging it is not in our Zoom meetings. It's not in our Facebook Lives or watching the replays, right? A person that is just winging it is just making excuses of why it's not working for them. So which one are you? Are you the person that is effective? You want to be effective. You want to work effectively. Or are you a person that is just winging it? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? Which one are you? Okay? So to close this live, being an entrepreneur, like I said, it has its challenges. So you need to ask yourself right now, am I an entrepreneur? Ask yourself that. Am I an entrepreneur? Can I handle being lonely in this industry? Can I handle all the no's that my family and friends give me? Can I handle rejection when I try to offer the opportunity and they're like, no, thank you? Can I handle falling and getting back up? Can I handle learning every single day? Because I need to learn and I need to learn every day. I don't know everything. Can I handle trying harder, a little bit harder than yesterday? Can I handle waking up super early in the morning or staying up really late to work towards my goals? Am I willing to tolerate pain? That will allow you to answer that question. Am I an entrepreneur? Okay? So let me tell you, my sisters, you can do this. Anybody can do this if they're willing to put all of their effort and all of their mind into this. Okay? You have to work on your mindset every single day. I feel like it's natural in us to think negatively, to see something and just be like negative about it. It's like, I feel like it's so natural. That is why you have to work on your mindset. Only you can do that. I can't do it for you. I'm not going to be there at your bed next to your pillow. That would be creepy. And be like, hello, beautiful. You're going to have an excellent day. Wake up. You can do it, right? That is not going to happen. So you need to do it for yourself. You need to be the person that's like, I got this. Today's going to be my day. I feel so bad. I feel so crappy. I just feel like, right? Blah. It's blah. How many of you guys have ever had blah days? I have, okay? So I'm having a blah day, but it's going to be my day. It's going to be my day, right? So I asked a lot, and a year later, that person told me, hey, I'm going to, you see, a year later, a person told her yes. It takes time. Okay, so work on your mindset every day. Learn, teach yourself how to be positive. Hello, Iris, my beautiful sister. Every day, you gotta work on your mindset, being positive, not negative. When that negative thought comes, when it comes into your head, oh, you're not like so-and-so. Oh, you're not doing it right. Oh, nobody's gonna like you. Nobody's gonna like your personality. Oh, what do you have to offer? Right? Those ugly, negative thoughts is your moment to think of a positive one, to, how do you say that? Overrule the negative one, right? So no, that's a lie. I do have a personality. It might be different than everybody else's, but I have one. No, I can do this. You know, it might be harder for me, or it might take me a little bit longer than so-and-so, but I can do this, right? Overrule the negative one with a positive one, okay? Exactly. You start to move. Exactly. Okay. So another thing, surround yourself with entrepreneurs. Surround yourself with other people that know your language, that they speak your language. If you are hanging out with somebody that only works an 8 to 5 and that's all they've ever known, and you tell them, hey, I'm going to go full-time entrepreneurship. I'm going to go full-time network marketing. This is what I want to do. And they're going to be like, what? That's not going to work for you. Do you know how long it takes people to be successful in that industry? You're going to be there for a while. You're going to be there for a while. And they're just going to be like, not agreeing with you. And then you are going to be all discouraged. Like, oh my God, that's so true. Forget it. I'll just stick to the 8 to 5 then, right? No. Surround yourself with people that know your language, that they're with you. They're like, listen, sister, don't give up. Entrepreneurship is hard, but you got this. Like, tolerate that pain, okay? Tolerate it. Stick it out. You got this, right? So don't hang around with people that they don't know your language. Let me tell you, I had to learn this the hard way. I had to stop talking to certain people in my family because they would tell me, Crystal, just go. You have a degree in, not a degree, but whatever you call that, in medical assisting. Just apply for the job. Like, come on. You know, you should just go back. And I'm just over here like, I don't receive it, right? This is what I love. This is what I love. I'm an entrepreneur. This is where I grow. I'm like a flower that has been planted in the dirt. And every day that I learn, and every day that I'm with my sisters right here, my pharmacy sisters, and every day that I just am motivated, I begin to bloom. Okay? So you are a flower and you're going to bloom. But you got to stop hanging around with the people that don't know your language. Don't do that to yourself, okay? And we keep going and let those people, exactly. We leave them behind. Yep. You hear that all the time. You see? Only an entrepreneur will know the sacrifice and the cost of it all. Exactly. Yep. So listen, work on your mindset. Wake up every day. Learn, get better, because we don't know everything, okay? Surround yourself with people that know your language. Don't seal it. If you see somebody that's not an entrepreneur, that's not pro entrepreneurship, you don't need to have that conversation, okay? Write down your plan. Write down your vision. Set your goals. And then put an action plan next to it. This is my vision. This is my goal. What is going to be my action plan? How am I going to get there? What are the little things that I have to do? I'm not talking about big things. What are the little things that I need to do to get to this place? Because sometimes we forget about the little things. We want to jump to the big ones. The big ones. I want to travel. I want to meet with the diamond directors. Right? Whoa, slow it down, honey boo. Like, what are the small things that I need to do? Maybe I need to start being intentional. Maybe I need to start posting like myself and not other people. Maybe I need to start going live and just having a simple conversation with people. I don't have to be crazy. I don't have to be loud. I don't have to be like Crystal. No, I'm just going to be myself. And I'm going to see who wants to talk to me through this live, right? Just be yourself. Just be intentional with the little, small, tiny things. And then the big ones will come and the big ones will matter. But you have to start with the little ones, okay? Okay. Exactly. Bueno, mi gente, that was it. That was everything. I really hope that this inspired you and motivated you. I don't even know how long I've been on here. Hopefully not too long. Please watch the replay if you have to. Watch the replay if you have to. Baby steps will get you there. Exactly. Exactly. Okay? So, be intentional in everything you do. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you an entrepreneur? I can't hear you. Are you an entrepreneur? Yes or no? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. Yes, I am an entrepreneur. Or no, I'm not an entrepreneur. We will all say, bye. I'm just kidding. We will all say, it's okay, girl. It's okay. It's not for everybody. But if you're saying yes, we're doing this together. If you're saying yes, come on, sister. You are not alone. We are doing this together. Okay? We got this. We got this. Okay? Yes, I am. I am. Yes, girl. Yes. Woo! That's my team. You see my team? Oh, my God. I love them. I love you guys. Okay? So, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go finish my coffee. And I hope you guys enjoy your coffee or whatever it is that you're drinking. Come on, you got this. Don't give up. Don't give up. Tolerate it. Tolerate it. You're an entrepreneur. Bye.